Hello and welcome to my channel, and today we are just going through the sorting and grouping part in Leetcode. It is another question for interview questions we are preparing. So let's come to the third problem, that is product sales analysis. So let me just open the window again. Uh, what the question says is it is question number 1070. So what we have two tables over here. One is sales, another one is product. Okay, now let me identify the primary keys, that is it is in the sales ID and here for sales table, and I have product ID as a primary key in the product table, right? And I can see over here the product ID is available in the sales table also and in the column table also, right? Now it has been provided that each row of this table shows the sales on the product or the product ID on certain year. Okay, the price is in the per unit. Okay, fine. Each row of this table indicate the product name of okay. So this is basically product table and sales tables, normal particular table of product and sales. So what the question says is, and what we need to find is write a solution to select the product ID, year, quantity, and price for the first year of every product sold. Okay. Now, what I have given a condition over here is this one, first year of every product sold. That means I think I have to find a particular year, means the minimum year, I think. So let me just go to the example first and let me understand in a much more clear manner. So it's you have a sales table over here and a product ID. Now you can just go through the product ID. Over here we have 100, right? And also over here in the second row also we are having 100. That is sales ID of 1 and sales ID of 2. We have two same product ID of 100, but the both having sales in 2008 and 2009. That means product ID is 100 is being sold in 2008 also and 2009 also. Okay, and what is the product ID? That is Nokia. We have in the product table, that is over here 100 Nokia. So the question says is I need to find out these columns: product ID, year, quantity, and price. Okay, product ID is a product ID, year, quantity, and price. Okay, and what I need to find is I need to find the first year. That means for product ID 100, the first year is this one, 2008. Okay, so I need to find the output that the year is 2008, and 2009 will not be considered. Okay, 2009 will be not be considered, only the product IDs which is having the duplicate values or number of values which is greater than 1 of product ID, that will be considered as the minimum year value. Okay, so here you see product ID is 100, that means number of products sold is greater than 1, right? And I will take the minimum value, that is 2008. So in this logic we are going to build the code. Okay, so let me just write down what I need to find. Actually what I need to find is select product ID. So product ID I need to find, and I need to find the year as first year, I think first is this one. Let me copy this, first year, and product ID, year, and quantity and price. Okay, so these are the things I need to find it out from. Let me write the table from where I need to go, because you see this these four columns are available in I think in sales table. Okay, sales table, done. Now you see over here we have a condition which needs a subquery. Okay, and how it is? So you have to scale down the things in such a manner that the product ID we need to have a group by on the product ID, and I have to find the minimum of the year. So I can just write over here. I am writing the subquery now. Okay, it will be select. If I select the product ID and if I go for minimum of the year, why I'm taking minimum, you will see right now why I'm taking minimum from sales table. Now group by on product ID. So what it is making is what it is forming is it is uh, it is taking the product ID. It is making a table which is having the product ID and a year and group by on the product ID. So suppose just take these three product ID. So what will the output over here will be 100 is the product ID, and now on 100 the table will find out which one is the minimum of the year. Obviously 2008 is the minimum, so it will just take these two values. Similarly, for the product ID 200, since we don't have any other product ID over here, it will take this value only 2011. Okay, so if I have product ID greater than 1, means count of product ID greater than 1 of a particular product, so there the minimum value of year will be taken. So this query basically deals with this one. Now, if I going to merge this by providing a condition where sales, just give this one where product ID, just a minute, yeah. Now I have to make sure the product ID and the year is being taken from this subquery, taken or in consideration with this subquery. So if I now have to take, see the product ID, these are the 4 columns. Now this product ID and year will be taken from this subquery, and consequently the relevant quantity and price will also be provided. And I hope this works. Put a bracket over here. Yeah, see, as expected, see product ID 100, it is taking 2008 since this is the minimum one. 200 is the only one row is there, so it is taking that one only. If I have others, let me just submit the test cases. It will much be clear now whether the code runs or not. Accepted. Okay, see, they have taken all the cases. Okay, so I think the solution is clear to you now. So it is first we will just create this subquery. We will determine the small table of product ID and year, and it will determine the minimum of the years depending upon the product ID, and on top of it I will just find the other 2 columns on quantity and price based on this one only. So similarly, so this is how I have approached. So that's all for this question number 1070, product sales analysis 3. Okay, so thank you. Then we'll see in the next question of the SQL Leetcode on grouping and sorting. Okay, so thank you, take care.